happening, YouTube? It's Ryan here with Basic Bag Works. On this episode, we have started the Wishbone, finished the Wishbone, cut out the Driveshaft mount Crossmember, made a new one, and made a new Driveshaft mount. On the next video, we're going to start the tubing for the Wishbone mount, and after that it's bag mounts, upper and lower for the rear end, get everything burned in, and it's time to get the fuel tank done. Then it's off to compressors and air tank. So yeah, let's take a look, see what we got. Enjoy the episode. So we're getting ready to tack in the lower 4 link bars, or lower link bars, and then going to get started on the upper wishbone. And then we have all the components for the disc brake swap coming in this week as well. So stay tuned, because that's going to be on a separate video, and we'll probably do a time lapse and enter it into this video as well. So that way y'all can see step by step on how to do the disc brake swap. And you can get more information on that as well. So this is going to be the layout for the Wishbone. We're going to put a gusset here in this corner, maybe incorporate a few dimple dies into that plate, not sure yet. But 1.25" here, 1.25" here, to 1.5" tube here. That's going to be threaded on this end with an adjustable link on the rear end. And we're going to have a solid on the chassis and a solid on the chassis. And this is going to be right over top of the rear end, on top of the hogshead. And then we'll make a cross member to encapsulate both end links here. So this is kind of a quick little mock-up that we have here. Bags will go somewhere in that area, give or take a little bit. And we're thinking the 4-link bar will stop, or the Wishbone will stop somewhere in this area right here. And we'll probably make a cross member to go from here out over and then fish around the drive or the fuel tank there. Alright, it's Tuesday. We didn't get as much done last night as I planned on. We kind of got sidetracked on how to make the Crossmember for the Wishbone to mount to. So that's still kind of up in the air at the moment on how we're going to do that. So with that being said, here's where we ended up with on the Wishbone after we had it marked out. It's just kind of laid out at the moment, but we ended up changing our angle a little bit here versus what we had sketched out. So as you see, we'll have a solid end link on this end, a solid end link on this end, and then we'll have our adjustable here on this end, which is going to be on the rear end of the truck. So hoping tonight we'll be able to have the Wishbone at least welded up completely and had tabs welded onto the rear end or tacked in place, and we'll get started on the Crossmember for that. So yeah, stay tuned and let's see where this goes. AG might get the best of us again and take us down another side path. Hope not, but it might. 1:15 Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Just knocked off for the evening. Kind of got to a decent spot, working spot tonight. We finished up the Wishbone with gussets. Those were not originally planned. And broke out the dimple dies for the first time that I bought not long ago. So tomorrow evening, we are going to be taking out the crossmember that the driveshaft is currently bolted into. We're going to use that and the frame for the tubing work for the Wishbone tabs to mount the 2 points on the chassis. Currently just got the rear tacked in. There goes the Wishbone with double dies. So it's Wednesday, it's after 7. Finally got out here to the shop. Jensen is not going to be able to make it this evening, so it's me by myself. So what I'm going to try to do this evening is cut out this crossmember that holds the center support bearing for the drive shaft, and this is also going to be replaced by a piece of 2x3 tubing for a new crossmember, which we're going to integrate the center support bearing mount into it, along with making tubing mounts for the Wishbone to be able to connect to. And this will also be tied into the raised mount for the fuel tank. So yeah, going to kick it into time-lapse mode here in a second probably, and let's see how far we get. Let's get it. So here is the new Driveshaft mount. We're going to take some measurements off of that and get a spacer to go in there. But as you see, we cut out for the driveshaft clearance. Built both sides there for the center bearing driveshaft mount. And we also welded up a factory seam here on both sides. Grinded it back flush. And then added in this crossmember as well. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share it. That way we can get this build out there so that everybody can see what's happening. See more build videos. Hadn't seen that many on YouTube lately. You got a select few channels and that's about it. Alright, catch you on the next one.